Hello and welcome back to Sonic Heroes with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So the only thing I can really report about in, dare I say, Power Plant is a few more sections where we will have to use the light speed dash. Seriously, and quite a few more enemies, but that goes without saying given that, as I said before, this is the hard mode. Other than that, again, largely the same as with Team Sonic. And a lot more barriers as well. And maybe more lifts as well, so yeah. In fact, with Team Dark, there are a lot more areas where we will have to fight off a lot of these flying enemies in the lift sections. And we won't be able to go up until we do. Of course, Thundershoot is your friend here, of course. So, that is good at least. So yeah. Using the dash rings will boost you upwards. Again, that was the same with Team Sonic as well. That goes without saying. But there are a lot more barriers. And stupid turtle robots, at least they don't have to hunt down 80 of you with Team Dark. At least that's one thing I will say about that. But yeah. And Omega, I am being very ballsy with putting Omega in the lead because although he is a lot slower than the other team members, being a power type character and a very bulky character. He's still prone to falling off the stage. Anyway, finally we see Team Blast's Team Dark's Team Blast, which is called Chaos Inferno, in which Shadow uses Chaos Control and Omega blasts the enemy with his lasers. It is really OP, seriously. To the point where I can easily kill off a bunch of enemies using, especially flying enemies, with Thundershoot, or in the case of Shadow or Omega, their respective attacks. Mostly Shadow's homing attack or, dare I say, Omega's Anaya Charge Fire. Yeah, seriously. That's his combo, is I'm gonna call it. Yeah, it can easily be, enemies can easily be finished off. However, because Chaos Control is, of course, a move that can stop time, then yeah, it can be very annoying because that means you are left waiting for the dare I say the cooldown period with the Team Blast to pretty much come to stop, basically. I was trying to think of a better word, but no, stop. Sometimes the most simplistic answer is the best one, and it certainly is in this case. So, that being said, yeah, and am I getting better at using the light speed dash? I don't know, but I'm gonna say yes for now. Seriously. Also, I am grateful for the flight boost. If only Omega's legs would actually reach the grind rail, that would be better. I'm sorry I cannot use Shadow, even though he would be faster here, but I need a bit of insurance in hard mode, seriously. And there's also, believe it or not, a super hard mode if you get all the emblems in the game. Seriously. As I say, I'm not going for all the emblems. I am not a completionist. Seriously. A super hard mode does not interest me one bit. It might do, it's just playing through the levels again. I am not that sort of gamer, though. Definitely not. If you want to give me something cool to work for, try something like Ape Escape with the mini games. That and a harder version of the Spectre boss in both 1 and 2 at least. Although it wasn't that hard in the first Ape Escape game, to be fair, on the PS1, so I don't know. Anyway, that being said, let's go through here and more robots. Yeah, well, you know what to do. Thundershoot, Thundershoot, Thundershoot. I don't care if I lose me rings. I'm not here to get an A rank. I am here to pretty much do that. But yes, I do like Team Dark, Team Blast. The only problem is it does leave me, because I finish off the enemies really quickly, leave me a bit stuck, so we say, for a few seconds. Maybe I can still use that spring there. Can I still use the spring? Yes, I can, but it will require the energy from the force field there to get up, which is rather annoying. So yeah, and of course the whole inside of the furnace is still here, of course. Of course it is, yes. And I am prone to dying. So switch to Shadow and make sure his homing attack works. Don't think I use his tornado move as well, because that actually gave me a bit more height, which doesn't always happen. I was lucky there. Okay, get them there, and note the force field above. If I tried using Shadow's tornado move there, it would probably completely miss. So let's go up here, destroy the robots. Well, not all of them, we don't have to deal with that. And yeah, we want to fly upwards, don't we? Yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. So yeah, we do want to fly up. And then 2 more of these. No, 3 more of these. What is wrong with you, Rouge? Seriously, I didn't think your thunder shoot was that bad. Anyway, with that said, we're going to go straight on to facing Team Chaotix. The cutscene that plays is the exact same one we had with Team Chaotix. So no difference there. I'm probably going to talk over it because you know me and everything. Seriously. Oh, I still did get an A rank. Yeah. Power plant is not an easy level for me to get an A rank on. Well, that being said, 53, very nice. And yeah, we've seen this, seriously. So let's go straight to the battle with Team Chaotix. And, well, same thing applies, especially with Vector's ability to launch his teammates out of his big fat gob. Seriously. Sometimes being a crocodile is worth it, even if you are a large cartoony version of one. And yes, beware Thundershoot with Charmy, especially if you're going with Omega here. One of the funny things about this battle with Omega, if he loses both either Shadow or Rouge, he actually says, well, that's a load off my back. Seriously. Indicating his kind of attitude towards his teammates. Seriously. It's actually one of my favourite lines in the game. Well, anyway, that being said, we have got rid of the, indeed, Team Chaotix, thanks to Omega's overpowered level 3 moves. Anyway, on to Casino Park.
Wonder. Never mind, those guys were definitely up to no good.
Enemies detected 200 meters ahead. Initiating battle mode.
Hey guys, wait for me!
Our top priority is Eggman. Don't forget that. No time to waste.
You know, for a character who is who has lost his memory, even saying "cool city" is kind of out of character for Shadow. Seriously, especially since he spent most of the game, well, the last game, uncovering Professor Gerald's, well, what he thought was the most well-known weapon against humanity, namely the Eclipse Cannon. Seriously. Anyway, that being said, that's just my view anyway. Anyway, let's get to that. Yes, and I actually think I do like Omega's version of the fire dunk the best. He jumps into the air and fires Shadow or Rouge-like projectiles, like homing missiles, seriously. And easily is my favourite version, because of how quickly he's able to launch them. So yes, I do have a bit more to talk about with Team Dark, especially if they are doing said move. Anyway, Casino Park, I am going to leave this in full, largely because there is another pinball table for, and also it would flow better with the cutscene that appears beforehand. Seriously, because there is also one, of course, in the next level. Well, not the next area as well. So yeah. Anyway, that being said, let's go up here and, well, I can just ignore these guys. Seriously, they're getting from behind. That works. Do I want to use... I can't really use a tornado move in such close quarters. Seriously, I think Shadow would just take too much damage, as you saw there. So, down we go. And yes, Casino Park still looks lovely, even with its problems. And its problems are many. Indeed they are. And how many times can I get 3 Eggmen here? I don't know. Okay, so that annoying turtle robot definitely was not there when I was here with Team Sonic. But that's a given. So let's go down here and head to the right and get more stuff. Let's see. More turtle robots. Do I have the patience to use to switch between team members? No way in hell do I do! And then we have to grab 2 more of these. Thankfully they're high enough for Rouge to grab. So we don't have to worry about flying and then not grabbing them. As I say, it is still a glitch in the GameCube version still. So that being said, let's go down here and, well, why not? Blast them with the thing there. Seriously. Then go up here. Do I want to level up? Yeah, maybe not. I suck. Then bounce off there. And then, well, get some more of this. And more rings? Definitely more rings. And if we get up there, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, it's kind of hard with the way he rolls. I can't even think one bit here. Seriously. And so, yeah, we saw this pinball table with Team Sonic. Yes, and the only ways to get out of it, like before, are through the middle or through the... not the bottom, because there are actually dash pads along the bottom, so that makes it very hard to do so. Of course it does. Yeah, seriously. And I do want to avoid dying, as I say many times in my Sonic Let's Plays. What little of the 3D games I've done, most of which are remakes of course, the Dreamcast games and this one game and the first game that was developed for multi-platform. So yeah, but that being said, as I say, I cannot do... I've already mentioned why I can't do Shadow the Hedgehog. But, yeah. I just do not like that game at all. If not for its what-if structure, then definitely for its, dare I say, for how it changed the Shadow's story towards the end, seriously. And there's another thing. The fans actually wanted a game that starred Shadow the Hedgehog, seriously. Given that we have actually had spin-offs with both, I guess, Dr. Robotnik, because it was the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog version of Robotnik, in Mean Bean Machine, of course, and with Tails in Tails Adventure and Tails Sky Patrol on the Game Gear, both of which are, well, Tails Adventure is certainly interesting. Sky Patrol, I don't know, I haven't had a bit of a play on it. It is very, very tough though, seriously. It is also a very short game as well, but there you go, so yeah. But I just do not like Shadow the Hedgehog. I've already said why. Well, that being said, yeah, I wonder, can we go to the middle area? I know we could with Team Chaotix, because that would lead with them to an area that you could easily, if you haven't got all 200 rings with them, because their mission was to get 200 rings, would lead to a table only they can access. Seriously, which was very awesome indeed. Seriously, and it would easily max out your ring count for that. So yeah. Sadly, with Team Dark, all I get is a freaking golden robot. Seriously. And now we do have to grab this thing with Rouge. Why do you always fall short, Rouge? Seriously. But never mind, let's break open. And go down here. Indeed, I am bouncing off the walls again. And looking like a fool. I don't know why, but yes I am. No, I do not want to go back up! And this isn't me doing this. I am actually not even touching my controller here. I'm actually trying to get Omega to go downwards. Seriously. At least, unlike in Bingo Highway, I haven't lost both my party members yet. How long before that occurs? Well, I don't know. There isn't much here though, so yeah. Let's go down here and get some more rings. Yeah, why not? And indeed, we're almost to the end of the level, thankfully. So I may have a look at what's in Bingo Highway. I don't know. If I don't, then I'll just skip straight to Robot Carnival. So yeah. So I will see you then. Goodbye!
This proves my power.